Welcome guys to episode 3 of Battle Mondays. Today I have a battle against Cranberry. And Cranberry hasn't really played competitively since Generation 2. So in order to make this semi-competitive for her, decided to use an exclusive shiny team. So all of my Pokemon here are shinies I've either bred for or encountered in the wild, and most of them are not really meant for competitive play. Like this Gramble, for example, was found randomly in the wild, and it has a neutral nature. But unfortunately for Cranberry, she's gonna use Thunder Wave on me, and she probably didn't realize that Gramble has the ability Quick Feet. Mine is actually carrying a Toxic Orb. This is the exact same one I brought against Jared. So its speed is now doubled, and I much prefer to be paralyzed than to be poisoned. So she basically gave me a free speed boost right off the bat to start. And then she brought her Umbreon, which I'm going to be able to hit with a super effective Play Rough. So like I was saying, this Gramble is not really meant to be competitive. I found this in the wild while I was training some Pokemon in the Pony Island. And I was really glad to find one, and I caught it, decided to raise it and Eevee train it, but I'm never gonna bring it to competitive battles, but it's fun to use those. This Joker, however, is the only Pokemon on my team that is bred for competitive reason. I actually bred this one with the Masuda method, and it took me 150 eggs to get it. And I believe it's Jolly with max attack and max speed. So it's a pretty decent Pokemon, and it's one of my favorite shinies of Generation 7. I just really love its design, so that's why I decided to breed for one that I could be able to use in competitive battle. So it's going to be able to take down the Umbreon, which is nice because Umbreon are pretty bulky, and she's gonna bring in her Espeon, and I'm gonna switch out and bring my Oricorio. And this one I actually found using the SOS system. I was battling a bunch of Oricorios to get some special attack, and I found one eventually, so I decided to catch it. It's not really a beast, not powerful, and I believe it also has, I think it has a negative attack or special attack nature. It has something, it doesn't have an actual nature that's terrible, but still it's probably not something I would use completely, but it's a lot of fun. This one I actually got by accident when I was breeding for regular Alolan Mux, and I got it on my second egg, and I did not even realize it because the regular shiny Alolan Mux Grimer looks just like the old Grimers that you found in Kanto. So I didn't even realize at first that it had a shiny. So then I decided to raise it into a Muk for this battle, and it's my least favorite shiny of this generation because you can barely tell that it's a shiny if you don't know, if you don't look at it actually. It's basically just a different shade of purple than the regular Alolan Muk. So I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna bring my Fruit Loops here, which I again found during SOS. This one I wanted to, but it turns out that it's the worst possible nature because it's a modest one, and these things are made for attacking, not special attacking. So I had to train it accordingly as a special attacker. Unfortunately, you're not even going to see him attack right here. And plus, Pokebank was just released today, so it has access now to Boom Burst. But at the time of this, it did not have access to Boom Burst, so again, there are much better special attackers out there for Toucanon, and you actually don't really want to run a special attacker Toucanon, as the attack one, probably Adamant one, is much stronger than this one. This Mimikyu is a neutral nature. Again, I found it during SOS battle. I decided to use it because Mimikyu is one of my favorite Pokemon introduced in Sun and Moon. So again, it's not ideal for competitive play, but I'll take it. I really enjoy shiny hunting now, so I'll take whatever I can get. So I think it's max attack and max HP, and obviously bottle capped it, so all of its IVs are now perfect. So it's going to be able to take out her Vaporeon, and now she's going to bring her Flareon. And I'm going to switch my Mimikyu out of there, and I'm going to bring back Joker, just to get a slight advantage here because I am a water type. She's going to go for the bite, and this is super effective, so another one should take me out. And I'm going to be damaged by poison and whatnot. So I'm going to go for the waterfall here. I'm hoping this is enough to take it out. And it is. So that's very nice. I'm going to get some more leftovers damage, but the poison should take me down to a very low point. She's going to bring her Glaceon, and I love her nicknames, like Pepsi for Glaceon. I have to eventually breed one because I just love the nickname of that, and I want one. And I missed an Aqua Jet here, which tells me that she's running some kind of items that lowers my accuracy on her Pepsi. I don't remember the name. So she's gonna go for a Blizzard here. Should not do that much because Alolan Muck are pretty bulky, and I believe I'm wearing the Assault Vest on it. I'm gonna get a crit and remove her Bright Powder. So now we know what the item was. I'm gonna avoid a Blizzard, but she's gonna avoid the Gong Shot, so it's pretty neutral turn, and she's gonna go for another Blizzard and get the Frozen Axe as it kicks out my Citrus Berry. Or my Figgy Berry rather, but I'm gonna Tau immediately, and she's gonna avoid another Gong Shot again. She's gonna go for another Blizzard. This time she's not gonna get the freeze, and I'm gonna go for a Gong Shot, finally connect, and I'm gonna be able to claim the victory. So thanks a lot, Cranberry, for this battle. It was really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.